So we're saving the galaxy again?
Who else is gonna do it?
Awesome!
Oh, wow.
I know. It almost hit me.
Welcome to Earth 2, where superheroes exist and comic book movies is the talk. Comic book movie talk is the norm.
Yes. No.
You know?
Say no.
Yeah.
But just no.
It's either way. Welcome to the planet.
Welcome to the planet.
Friday.
I am Groot.
Yes, Guardians of the Galaxy came out. I went to go see it Thursday. He had advanced tickets, so he saw it like 2 days before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, well, this is our review on it.
I am Groot.
Yeah, yes, he said he loved it as well, if you can't understand it. He said it's better than the first.
I am Groot.
Yes. I know, right?
I am Groot.
Yes, I know.
I am Groot.
Movie of the year, right?
I am Groot.
Yeah. So.
All right, let's get into it. So, you already saw my initial thoughts. So I'll let Vito go into his before we decide to discuss it between the two of us.
So, I'm guessing this is going to be like a debate between me and you.
Oh, yes.
And I'm going to try to convince you, and you're going to try to convince me. In the end, I don't think anything will get done. But
the comments might get lit up.
Yeah, hopefully. So, I loved it. I thought it was better than the first one. I thought that I was watching it and I was like, this is really fun. This is a really fun movie to watch. It had everything from me laughing to me getting angry, me being annoyed, me crying, everything. And it's somewhat of a standalone movie. If it wasn't for like them mentioning Infinity Stones or Thanos every so often, then it could be its own standalone movie. But really, I enjoyed the hell out of this movie. I want to go see it again. The character building was incredible. Every character pretty much had their own arc. And you learn from the characters and you see them build off of that. Is there anything or you're biting your tongue?
No, I'm waiting for you to finish, and then that way I can ask you a couple questions, and then before we can
just ask me the questions right now.
All right, so who was the best character to you in this one?
Best character?
Yeah. Because the last one, I would say Rocket was my surprise character. He was like one of the better characters.
What are you talking about? Everyone just loved Groot last movie.
Really?
Yeah,
I thought Rocket was the scene still, because I mean, let's be honest, like that was grown up Groot, right?
Yeah.
Baby Groot is like on a whole different level. So, okay, who stood out to you the most in terms of
who
building?
Who stood out to me
like
the most? Oh, jeez.
Damn, is that difficult? So everybody like that?
Everyone, I really enjoyed everyone's character. Like,
okay. I mean, that's fair. That's fair too. If you saw my earlier one, I said Yondu, like hands down, Michael Rooker's Yondu was like he rose to the top.
Yeah.
Everyone else, everyone was good. Don't get me wrong. Everyone.
I really like Yondu in the first one,
but I thought he was elevated. He had a whole different arc.
The little callbacks to that,
like we got
it was
more,
so good.
More of Yondu.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he had more Yondu, and spoilers ahead. We doing spoilers?
Let's go for it. I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this already.
All right, so when Yondu dies and they have the little small jewel frog in there, that's a little nod because that was back when they went to the broker's office and he was like, "You got any more of these? I want to smell them all on my dashboard right there and just look at them, right?" And he was like, "I can't tell if you're joking."
Yeah,
that part I laughed in the part where I'm supposed to be sad because I was like, "Oh, they brought that back. They brought back the troll."
I mean, I enjoyed every scene Michael wrote. Like he stole to me every scene he was in. He stole it. The end when he was dying, even where it should have been a Peter Quill like kind of like coming of kind of scene kind of story.
Yeah.
He managed to steal that from Chris Pratt to me.
He didn't steal it.
Like he owned that scene.
Yeah, I mean, And all right, so there's a lot of there's some moments in here where it's cliche,
Very.
and one of
very.
the cliche moments is that when he was trying to he told him, yeah, I made a little energy ball, right? He was like, that was it. And he was like, well, I mean, I've just started. He was like, who do you think that when I whistle my arrow, I whistle with my mouth? No, I already figured it out. I figured at that point. I was like, yeah, he's gonna be like, use your heart,
because I mean,
right?
duh, that's what everyone does. But seriously,
but
like
the moment that they did it didn't seem cliche because he didn't tell him
cut
right
it
then
off,
and there.
then when he went to like
And
when he was getting
he saw
covered
when
in
he
rocks,
needed it.
yeah.
He was like, okay, this is
This is
me being a parent right now and telling.
yeah. So Peter has technically two dads, a real dad and a
Well, he has a
adopted
dad and he has a father.
Yeah, so
Someone who birthed him.
yeah, so Ego is his dad, I guess, and then Yondu would be his father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his
So-
dad.
What do you think about the Southern?
The sovereign.
I didn't like them.
They seem kind of annoying at times,
They
but
would-
it
they
makes
would-
sense how they would introduce Adam through them.
But they were there, literally, for me, they were there to introduce Adam.
Yeah.
Because that was how Adam was getting introduced.
Yeah.
And they were there for like the big fight scenes with the Guardians in
Yeah.
this big space. Because other than that, they were very useless as plot builders.
No, because that the whole plot starts because Rocket took the batteries,
To me,
and in the end, Nebula has some batteries. What is she gonna do with them in the third one? She stole some batteries from them.
I mean, but that was why Nebula was there in the first place, was because she stole from them. And,
Yeah.
And okay, so that's one thing I didn't like. I didn't like the Sovereign, to be honest. I thought they were throwaway villain. Like for one of the best. This to me,
They weren't the main villains, though.
I know, but they were a villain.
So they were a throwaway villain.
But
And
no,
that's
but-
good that they
but
didn't.
they
put
were
a
a
bigger.
villain.
Yeah, but that's
Like-
good that they didn't put the main
focus
villains.
on-
Yeah, because it had it been a bigger villain, then that would steal away from the main villain. That's kind of like how in what's it called, in Suicide Squad, they had minimal Joker scenes because that would take away from the actual storyline.
But I get that. But that's exactly why people didn't like Suicide Squad, was because you
Well, no, it's because they promised.
you gave us
No, yeah, in the trailers they
villain
promised.
Joker.
Yeah,
And in this one, I mean, granted, in this trailers we didn't kind of know who the villain was, but we also didn't think the villain in this one was who we thought it was, because when it
no, people got mad at Suicide Squad because he promised the Joker so
Joker.
many Joker scenes, but
And-
then when it came down to it, you only had like 5 minutes of Joker,
but also like what? Okay,
and he
fine.
got promoted. He was on every promotion sticker,
I
like he
think
was
wasn't his
actually
name,
the
like,
villain.
almost
Yeah,
like first in the billing, and
yeah. So
one of the posters he was like to the side of the Suicide Squad,
and
But
that's
yeah.
why people got mad at Suicide Squad.
But okay, so if that's the case here, right? You have all these characters in this. Fine, you can have as many characters as you want. You can do them well.
Yeah.
They did do the characters well, but there
Yeah.
were some characters to me, Gamora and Nebula, that kind of fell flat because besides them having
Their arc was fixing their sibling relationship.
but besides their because that was nice. But besides that part of it, what else were they supposed to do in the whole story in the movie? Besides that.
She also established that she's on the side that will kill Thanos. Thanos is like the most hated person in the galaxy. So now, who knows? Maybe Nebula might join in an Infinity War.
I think she is in Infinity War.
Yeah.
I read somewhere. But
So
so if this was a way for them to bring her into Infinity, because what I see now is what this movie did, even though it didn't do it, was kind of tie in.
and she also was used to show them to show the crowd that these guys at the beginning of the movie fight a lot. They argue. That's all they do. How can they be a team when they do is argue?
But you know that they were still doing that without her in it. And that
Yeah,
scene
but
where
she's
they
the
were
one
talking
that she established that.
No, in the scene where they were talking about the poop joke, the one with the poop joke,
Mm-hmm.
where he was like, "You gonna find a turd in your bed, in
Yeah,
your
yeah.
pillowcase."
Uh-huh.
She wasn't in there. She wasn't a catalyst for that. It was the Sovereign. It was, why are they attacking us? Well, I stole some batteries. Why'd you steal some batteries? Da 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 da. They fight. They are.
She was there. She was tied up on her chair.
But she was all the way in the back. She wasn't in that scene. They didn't need her to make them fight, is what I'm saying. There was a lot of characters in this, but they did the characters well. Don't get me wrong. They did the characters well. It's just some of them kind of just fell to the side. While to me, this was a Peter and Ego movie. It was a standalone Peter and Ego movie with some Gamora and her.
And Rocket's
What was Rocket's storyline in this?
yeah, his storyline and what's the name?
Yondu.
And Yondu's were parallel of each other. They were mirror of each other.
So it's like again.
So this is Yondu's way of saying, "Hey, don't do the same mistakes I did."
So where Yondu was stealing the scene again, but that's the thing. When they focused a lot more on Yondu, and he was literally the scene,
And they showed how smart Rocket is again by him creating pretty much every arsenal that they had.
okay.
He took out pretty much all the Ravagers by himself. And Ravagers ain't pushovers,
Okay.
right?
But you see what you're doing is you're trying to make it happen. No, that's what you're doing. You're trying to make it happen. In essence, I have not said this was not a good movie. So don't get me wrong. Don't come for my neck. This was a very good movie. But that's about it.
Throat means death.
But that was about it. It wasn't better than the first one. The first one had better character building than this.
Did you cry in the first one?
Did I feel in the first one? I don't.
Did you cry in this
But
one?
I don't cry in movies though. I like the movie. Okay, I just had a lot of problems with it. There was a lot of for me picking.
A, B,
nitpicking.
C, or D. We'll do a grading.
You're not gonna like this.
What you gonna give it a C?
C, yeah.
I know you. I'm giving it an A.
Of course, not an A plus, right? But an A. See, you would give the first Guardians movie A plus. I feel that you would. Again, with the fact
I don't do A plus, A minus.
but the fact that the first Guardians came out and it smacked you in the face, like
That's because you didn't
know what was
expect
coming up.
anything.
But you expected from this.
Yes, and did it let you down?
It did because
No.
again, with the story, with the story from the first one, I think they took the first one and said, "This is what we had in the first movie: action, humor."
Oh,
Story.
you want to know what else is great about this? Stan Lee's cameo.
Yo, okay, so a saving grace for this movie. Stanley kind of had
Not
two
a
cameos.
saving
Right?
grace.
Yes, he did.
It wasn't a
was.
saving
The
grace. It
cameos
was already great.
the
You know what?
cameos-
James Gunn should be in charge of the Marvel Cosmic Cinematic Universe.
No.
Yes.
No. Because if he is in charge of the Marvel Cosmic Cinematic Universe, we're gonna get all jokes all the time. There's nothing wrong with all jokes all the time. Don't get me wrong, but it is. I just feel like it tried too hard. Like some of the jokes didn't hit as hard as it should have. Come on.
Like Taserface. Yeah, I didn't get the Taserface
Yeah,
part.
like really, it just was going on and on and on and on, and nothing was hitting. Like
yeah, well, like Drax is.
some of
unexpectedly
Drax's jokes,
funny.
yeah, but some of Drax's jokes just kept going, and it was like, okay,
He was like, "You're not beautiful.
you're ugly.
You're ugly." And then he was like, "You are beautiful on the inside." He had
At
to
the
get
end,
that in.
yeah.
No, but what really surprised me was Stan Lee's cameo. They were with the Watchers.
It was two of them, right? I think the first time
They're
we
both with
saw,
the Watchers.
Yeah, but the first time we saw him was when they were doing the jumps to Ego.
Yeah, they were
Right.
like doing
The space jumps, and then he was like, oh, and then you kind of see him for like a quick second, and then boom.
But he's talking with the Watchers and telling them a story. If you guys don't know what the Watchers are, they're a race of people, not people, but a race of aliens that pretty much just watch us,
everything.
and
Because
they're not allowed to
intervene. Well, you've heard me and Vito go back and forth about this movie. He loved it. I liked it. He thought it was great. I thought it was good. Again, nobody's really saying this. Nobody has a huge negative about the movie. It's just one slightly better opinion versus one slightly okay opinion, right?
Yeah, yours is slightly okay.
Slightly okay opinion is slightly better.
That's why you brought it up on my side. But yeah, let us know in the comments below what you felt. Yeah, if you've seen it and how you felt about the movie, who you agree with, and pretty much everything. Comment down in the section below. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe if you already aren't doing it. Hit us up on our social media, Earth2 Comic Cast, and that's Facebook, number 2.
Instagram,
Twitter. All one word, it's all the same thing.
And as the summer comes along with the summer slate of summer movies that is coming, we will try to see it. We will definitely be seeing some of them, or most of them, and we'll be letting you know our thoughts about it. So stay tuned for more Earth2 reviews coming up.
Mo Crosby and I, it's been Earth2, signing out. Go for your long box. Go buy the DVDs.
Go buy the DVDs. Peace.